Well, the wait's finally over. We're going to get started on taking the front end of the truck apart. So I guess let me tell you what we're getting ready to do. So I've currently got it up on jack stands. I went ahead and took some measurements to the bumper and to the frame with it sitting on the ground to have some preliminary measurements to go off of. The reason I've got it on jack stands, the tires are just barely touching the ground, which is going to give me room to get up in there to take some bolts and stuff out. So the fenders have got to come off, the hood's got to come off, the whole front end's got to come out. We're taking the radiator out. The only thing I want left when this is done is I want the cab and the motor. And I'm going to take the whole stand out in front for the radiator so we can come in here with the engine hoist and pull motor and transmission together, set them down out there, pick them up with the tractor, bring the other motor and transmission over here and plop it right in there. Of course, there's going to be some other things happen before the plopping happens. And then once we get all that done, we're going to do something about this bed. That's going to be months away from now, but we're also going to have to pull the interior out of it and pull the floor mat out, because that trans tunnel is going to come out, because I'm going to have to probably weld up a few holes, change the trans tunnel up, because the shifter is going to be a little further back. I have to heat the shifter up and bend it where it won't hit things where it's going to go, because I think the new transmission, the shifter is going to be back closer to the base of the seat and not there. And I think I'm going to do away with that e-brake handle and put an e-brake pedal over there. And then we'll probably have to doghouse some before we get the new motor in there. So there's a lot of work left to do. So with that being said, I'm going to set the cameras up and I'll run things in B-roll a little fast for you. Put a little computer generated tunage that I'm sure will get stuck in your head as a earworm, but let's get to work. So if you're gonna take apart the front end of one of these, I highly recommend you have a 1/2 inch ratchet and a 1/2 inch wrench. Honestly, I took apart most of the entire front end, inner fender, fenders, the radiator, the core support, and everything was a 1/2 inch socket. And then a wrench for backing if you needed it. But we are now down to where it's just the motor. I've got a whole bunch of cleanup to do here because I got stuff hanging everywhere. And so this is where they just used the heater in the truck, because they also have this right here used on this side for the, so that's why we didn't have heat in the truck. I never done this, this was done before me. Somebody put side post battery cables on it. Why, I don't know. That definitely is not an original 1968 thing. And some of the brake lines and stuff, the way they routed the new ones when they done a clutch line or something, they've got one just broke off over here. So they, yeah, probably this clutch line, because this thing's strung banjo tight down through there. Some people just kept it running. So now that we're here where we can stand in front of it and work on it, which is a lot better than being over the hood trying to work on it, now I'm going to try and take some of this stuff up, clean the firewall off, get some of my wiring straightened up, because we're going to pull this motor and transmission out. But that's not going to happen today, because honestly, just getting the bumper and the fenders and the front end off of this, and I did have a little bit of help as you've seen, but this is a job. I mean, it really is.
It was.
So, had to do a little heat and juice on the bumper bolts, because them things was, they were on there.
Tighter than a tick.
So, anyways, guys, if you want to see what else happens to this truck, if you like what I've done so far, hit that like and subscribe down below, because after this motor and transmission comes out, before the new motor and transmission goes in, this whole front axle is getting taken out. We're going to independent front suspension. That is, if everything works out all right. I guess you'll just have to find out. See you guys on the next one.